Are you looking for information on U.S. income? What does the income distribution look like in the United States? Here's a chart taken from Wikipedia, and it shows household income. Household income includes the average number of folks who live in a house in the United States, and the population of the U.S. is currently over 3 million, and there are about 2.5 people per household on average. Of course, there's some people who live alone, and some families are larger, but on average, about 2.5 people. Average household income in the United States, let's just scroll down. The median number is around 50,000 is the U.S. median. And let's just look at some of these charts on the right for additional information. 68% of the population makes at least 25,000. 45% of the population makes at least 50,000. 26% of the population makes at least 75,000. 15% of the population makes 100,000, and about 5% of the population makes over 150,000. So that's the income distribution. At the top end, you can see that only about, as far as the most wealthy, only about 2.5% make over 200,000 a year. That's for a household, which might include two income earners, perhaps one, but for a household it's probably two. So about 2% of the population, 2.5%, make over 200,000 a year. Very small. So that's income distribution in the United States. Interestingly enough is to look at who pays taxes in the United States. And the taxes are quite skewed. The top 1% of income earners end up paying 40% of the taxes. The top 5% of income earners, interestingly, 60% of the taxes. The top 5% in the U.S. pay 60% of the taxes. And at the bottom half of earners, half of the households in the United States tax filers pay less than 3% of the overall tax receipts for the U.S. Very highly skewed. The people who make the most money pay a hugely disproportionate amount of the taxes in the United States. An interesting figure that most Americans are not aware of. Both of these charts are available on Wikipedia or Perot charts, and we'll link to both underneath this video. Check these out yourself. It's quite interesting.